Welcome to Decode Chinese Characters.
Let's continue our number series. Stick with me. By the end, you'll definitely be able to say any number in Chinese with ease. Today, we're focusing on three-digit numbers, such as 116, 274, 556, and 999. Before we get started, let's learn one important character, bai. The character bai represents the numerical unit for hundred and is used to form all three-digit numbers. For example, 100 is 100, 200 is 200, 300 is 300, and yes, 400 is 400. Exactly. By placing a single digit from 1 to 9 in front of bai, the word represents the hundreds place. For example, 800 means 800. So how do we read other three-digit numbers? It's super easy. You simply say the hundreds part first, then the tens part, and finally the ones part. For example, 148, we say 148. 356, we say 356. Have you got it? Now let's practice reading it. Bai, bai, bai. The character bai is a single component. Do you remember the character zhi, which means sun? If you add a left falling stroke on the top of it, you get a new character bai, which means white. Then, if you add one more horizontal stroke on the top of bai, you get the character bai, which means 100. When we write the character bai, we follow the rule of writing from top to bottom. First, draw a horizontal stroke at the top of the grid. Next, start from the middle of that horizontal stroke and draw a short left falling stroke. Finally, write the component r underneath. The stroke order is the vertical line, the horizontal turning hook, the horizontal line in the middle, and the horizontal line on the bottom. Got it? Besides being used as the number 100, the character bai can also make many words with other characters. For example, 百货 means general merchandise, goods of many kinds. 百科 means encyclopedia, knowledge from many fields. 百变 refers to ever-changing, highly versatile. In these words, bai expresses the idea of numerous or various. Here's an interesting fact. As you may know, there are many, many family names in China, probably several hundred common ones. We use the term 百家姓to refer to all Chinese surnames as a whole. In this phrase, 姓 means surname, and 百家 means many families. Put together, 百家姓 simply refers to all the surnames. On the other hand, the term 百姓 is used to describe ordinary, common people. In daily conversation, you'll often hear the phrase 老百姓. Literally, it means the old 100 surnames, but it's really just a friendly way of referring to regular folks in general. In China, 老百姓 refers to people who don't have much power or wealth and live at the grassroots level of society, yet they actually make up the majority of the population. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like and subscribe. More Chinese character stories are coming soon.